Hi, this is Teresa from Pumpkin Glass, and I'm going to show you how to wrap this wire around a wreath to make a red bow. Here's a finished one, so you can see what it should look like. And I have cut an 18-inch piece of 12-gauge aluminum wire. And let's see, kind of have to decide which way you want your group of berries, and I think we'll do it this way. So I'm just passing the wire through, whoops, and I'm gonna gently match my ends up so that I can center the wreath. And I'm just kind of picking an indent here between my glass pieces to catch my wire in place. And I'm gonna squeeze the wire down on each side against the wreath. And I'm relatively even here on the ends. If I had one longer than the other, I would use that one for the next step, but I don't. So I'm just gonna grab the one on the left, it can be either, and make a bind around this straight piece that's sticking up. So by default, this piece that's sticking straight up above your wreath will be the piece that wraps over the bow. And so I need to use the piece that's at a right angle first. Now you want to make the bottom of the bow first for this to work out right. Bottom meaning this part, and then come around and go down so that you can properly catch the bow with the other one. So I'm going to just hold this with my thumb to make the bottom of the bow and bring the tail around and have it pointed down, which is exactly what I want. Then the piece that's standing straight up needs to be the top of the bow on the other side so that it's in this position to come behind and wrap over for the center. So I'm going to make the top of the bow with this side, and I'm just forming it with my fingers. And I'm going to slide it. I'm going to pull this out so it's a little more even. I slid it under this loop so that I can come down now and catch the other half of the bow. Okay, I'm a little off, but it's hard to see what I'm doing and look at the camera here at the same time. So I'll blame it on that. So here's my two tails, and with these you can do what you will. I kind of like to do a few curly cues and then leave myself enough of an end to curl up. I'm going to do the same thing on this side. So come up and around and make a couple curly cue tails that are facing opposite directions here. And then grab this with my round nose pliers and start with a smaller turn here at the very end of the tail, and then just keep turning to make a graceful little spiral. And the same thing on this side, you want to grab the very end of the wire and start your turn. Now my wrist won't go any further, so I'm just going to reposition, grab that same loop and bring it up. Okay, here we go. So let me position these a little bit better. Now the last thing I'm going to do is add a loop here on the back so that you can hang it on the tree. Or you could simply use a Christmas tree hook and hook it around here on the back to hang over the tree. But just in case whoever this is being gifted to doesn't have any Christmas tree hooks, we're going to take a length of cord that is about 6 inches long, and I'm using this macrame cord that has a gold metallic thread going through it. And I'm going to pass it through. It's usually easier to get under this wire from the back, but for some reason, not today. There it is. All right. Actually, I've got it cut on the front there. And then I'm gonna make a knot here at the top of my loop. I'm making a circle and bringing the ends through. Here we go. And I'm gonna tighten those up towards the end here, nice and tight. And then clip some of my raggedy tails off. And we've got a bow for our wreath. Thanks for watching.